Hey everyone, it's been a few months since we posted on social media or spoken to some of you. These last few months have been the hardest months of our lives. Because it's hard for us not to get emotional while we talk about this, we've written out what we want to express and we'll be reading it to you. In October of 2024, we found out that I was pregnant after trying for a little over a year. However, the first trimester had complications. After 3 separate hospitalizations due to intense stomach pain, I learned I had had a miscarriage. It's still something that is very difficult for us to talk about.
During an ultrasound at the hospital, they found a 15-centimeter cyst, roughly the size of a grapefruit, on Samantha's left ovary. We were told that she should get it surgically removed before we tried to conceive again. We didn't have insurance at the time because we were both independent contractors, so these hospitalizations and upcoming surgery had added so much financial stress to a time of absolute heartbreak. We held space for the grief of losing the baby we had just planned the future for. We put off the surgery for a few months, but eventually booked it for March 4th of this year. The surgery resulted in the complete removal of Samantha's left ovary.
The healing process was hard, but as time passed, we started to feel excited to try again for the baby I had wanted my whole life. But a month after the surgery, on April 2nd, I got a call from my doctor while I was at work. He told me that the pathology report had come back showing that my cyst tested positive for clear cell carcinoma, which is a rare but aggressive form of ovarian cancer. It did not, and honestly still does not, feel real. The doctor then told me that I would need a PET scan, a second surgery to biopsy my lymph nodes, and possibly remove my uterus and other ovary if he had found the cancer had spread, followed by multiple rounds of chemotherapy. There was a part of me that felt like this was a death sentence, not even thinking about the possibility of my literal death, but the death of the thing I had wanted more than anything since I was a little girl, to have a baby of my own with the man I loved.
We've already drained our savings, depleted my 401k, and have maxed out our credit cards just trying to keep up with the hospital visits and surgery. I immediately went looking for a new job that had health insurance, and thankfully the Lord provided quickly and I made the switch. Unfortunately, even with insurance, the procedures that come along with the cancer diagnosis are astronomical. We've read books and done research on alternative and holistic treatments and the benefits of pairing them with Western medicine, but those alternative treatments are not covered by insurance and are no longer a realistic option in our current financial situation.
Our priority is to preserve any fertility we can. We would love to do an egg retrieval before we move forward with any treatments. Despite this diagnosis, I cannot lose hope that I will be a mother one day. I've worked with kids since I was in junior high. I've been a teacher for the last 7 years because of my love for children and my strong desire to be a mother. I can't lose hope of that.
That brings us to creating a GoFundMe. Up until this cancer diagnosis, we were extremely financially strained, but we had hoped that we would make it out the other side and get back on our feet. After speaking with the doctor on what this is going to cost us, we know now that we need help. We know that the goal amount that we posted is high. We have a breakdown of what we've spent to date and what we've been quoted for future procedures on our GoFundMe description. We're basing this off of our current medical bills and the upcoming procedures and hopefully egg retrievals that we've been quoted. Because it's an aggressive type of cancer, the doctors want us to act quickly, but we had to postpone the second surgery after learning what we would have to pay up front and out of pocket. If you can donate, no matter the amount, you're not just helping us pay for our medical bills, you're helping us fight for our future.
Your kindness could mean everything to Cody and I as we fight this cancer and try to start a family. Thank you for listening.